in a Dutch car with Arne, who was matched with me at the Girl Geek dinner. I was just looking at my microphone. At the Girl Geek dinner by Nicole Simon. She thought we both have to do with videos, so she matched us. And yeah, tell me, what have you been doing here at the Web Expo?
Over these 3 days, we've been pulling in startups into this car and asking them about what they're doing, what their future views are, how they make their money, what their dreams are for the future, everything. And we've done it all on this exact back seat.
So what was the reason for it? Why did you that thing?
Well, the main reason is I always like to do something when I go somewhere. And I love startups, I love people with passion, and I love people that have a vision to do something. So, you know, I wanted to give them a platform to broadcast their ideas and their vision. And, well, that worked.
And you also learned a lot about new ideas, huh?
Absolutely. We've had, I think about 20 interviews or so, probably more.
So what was the most interesting one you've seen?
Wow, that's a good question. No, sorry. There's a guy waving at the camera. That his was the best, but there was one. He's great because I use his product all the time. That's good. But there's one that translates RSS feeds for blogs in different languages, and I absolutely love that.
How's the name?
Meluvi.
Meluvi. Okay.
Yeah. And so I really like that one because that way you can keep up with even more information from more countries, and you know you can pick up on a lot more stuff that you're not able to now.
But besides doing interviews, you run a startup by yourself. Tell me about that one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Mutual off the ground, which is about getting people, basically getting people out of the online sphere and getting them offline again and sitting at a table and you know, like we did, and have a drink together and just chat and get to know each other. Because when you really know each other, when you've met each other and you've shared stuff together, you'll be much more inclined to recommend somebody to somebody else. And you know, as your network grows every day, it just becomes harder and harder to keep up, maintain your network, and get to know more people. And Mitchell really basically wants to get all the trouble out of that.
So when will it be out? When can I use it?
Well, that's a good question because basically I'm looking to get the technical part going.
So you're looking for some programmers?
Yes.
Okay, so out there, programmers?
Yeah, programmers out there. That's better than in here. But yeah, you know, I'm really looking for people who are interested in building this with me, and you know, making it a great success, obviously.
Of course.
So yeah.
So, but as you have a Dutch car for 4 people here, there's a second person here.
Yeah.
Who is whom exactly?
I'm Erno Hulstein.
And what are you doing?
What I'm doing, I help small business owners to get clients via internet. So
how is it called, your service?
It's Arne Hulstein.
Oh, okay.
That's me. It's not really a startup. It's just my company.
A consultant?
Yeah, it's not really consultant, but just helping people, just doing actual stuff.
Okay. So what is your resume of the Web Expo?
It differs. I mean, the connections, the people you meet were very nice. We were in the blogger outreach program, which was very nice. We had a round table discussion with Tom O'Reilly. Very nice. Not all the presentations were very good. We had just heated discussion about gender, which was actually, it was a very short discussion because of timing, but it was a very good discussion. And
what did they say?
Well, it was the issue. If you would a female, is that you know, they say very much A-list bloggers which are male, and you know, is there a negative effect if you're a female on your career, on stuff that you do, on blogging, and you know, what's the issues there? And it was a very interesting discussion.
So which point, was catching your attention?
I think that the last remark, which was made by Luis, he said that we are at the beginning of this change. We should remember that a long time we are getting there, but it's, you know, we're just at the beginning of this change because a long time there's been a huge difference between female and male. But now it's going there, and we are just nagging about stuff, but actually it's going in the right direction.
I'm also a female blogger.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. Will I have success or will I struggle? because I'm female.
I think you will have success.
Hopefully. So thank you guys for your little insights in your Dutch car, your Web 2.0 car, as I call it. Or?
It's actually, of course, a German car being a Ford, but then
It's a pitch car, right? The pitch car.
The
this
pitch
is
car.
actually a pitch car. Yeah.
So the pitch who won was how was it called again?
Well, I wouldn't say one, but the one personally I liked most was Malovi.
And yours? Your favorite?
Gee,
Ooh,
it's a good question.
so many.
Yeah, there were many. But I think that the what Brady said in the end, he pitched Ignite for startups. I think that was a good one as well. I mean,
Yeah,
he talked about Web 2.0 Expo, what happened, and what's necessary for startups to go here. But then he picked, in the end he pitched actually Ignite, and that was good. That was nice.
Okay, so thank you once again for inviting me to your car, and I hope you have a good trip back.
Thank you.